Welcome to Indian Wells, California, in the beautiful Coachella Valley. It's here that we find the 2022 Margaritaville USA Pickleball National Championships. Don't miss a second of the action as the world's best players compete to earn cash prizes and the coveted title of National Champion. The 2022 Margaritaville USA Pickleball National Championships are brought to you by Margaritaville, City of Indian Wells, Franklin Sports, Consumer Cellular, Fila, Yola Pickleball, PaddleTech, Pickleball Central, Rockin' Protein, and Selkirk.
Day 7 here at the 2022 Margaritaville USA National. Oh, sorry, having some technical difficulties. So day 7 here at the 2022 Margaritaville USA Pickleball National Championships. It is Pro Mixed Doubles Day. Next match here on championship court number 2 is between the 8 seed Jade Kawamoto and Dekel Ba taking on the 24 seed Mary Brescia and Eric Lang. Kawamoto and Ba winning over Maggie Brescia and Pablo Tellez 11-6, 11-7. And Mary Brescia and Eric Lang beating the number 9 seed Lauren Stratman and DJ Young 11-8, 10-12, 11-6. So far, the largest crowds that we've seen all week throughout the grounds. As the excitement continues to grow to see who's going to make it through to Championship Sunday. So some of the other matches that have already gone through this morning. The number 1 seeds Annalie Waters and Riley Newman waiting to take on 17 seed Sarah Ansbury and Ryla DeHart over on Championship 1. As we get ready to start here with Mary Brescia to serve. And a good ball from Kawamoto. Oh, and that roll from Eric Lang, catching the back corner of the court, going over the left shoulder of Dekel Ba. Look for Ba to insert himself into the middle of the court here. Big aggressive player. The battle of the big man with Eric Lang on the other side, trying to do the same. That ball just sailing long from Mary Brescia. Dekel Ba going with that typical game strategy that we see. Big serve, steps up, drives that 3rd shot, and then looks to drop the 5th. Putting pressure on from the start. Another mid-pace drive from Ba right there. Shorter return from Lang. Ba using that big serve to create that short return. Good shot from Deckelbar going crossbody on Lang. Lang sitting a little too much on the backhand side. Bar recognizing that and going to the right hip. And that ball just going deep. Had Mary Brasher all turned around. We saw her a few weeks ago with what is now called the merry-go-round, taking that ball back behind her head. Thought that was almost going to happen again. Good spot from Eric Lang. Stretching Bar out a couple of times to the backhand side. That last one, Bar not quite moving the feet enough. That ball popped up for Lang's finish. Brasher and Lang tried to hold on, but ultimately the power from Bar too much, creating a little bit of an angle there to finish it off. Good return from Bar off of the big serve from Eric Lang. Yeah, good read from Mary Brasher. Recognizing Bar was going to go down the line. We've seen the two-hand backhand come into his game as well, like we have for a lot of the pros now. That ball just getting a little too far behind Brasher. Not able to pick that one up. Good pressure from Bar and Kawamoto. We see him playing his best when he's putting that pressure on from Bar. There we see that pressure again. Getting big up at the kitchen line. Nice reach in, using his length there from Eric Lang, taking that ball early. Nice angle off of the paddle. On the ladies' side, Brasher and Kawamoto, two of the best defensive players in the game. Oh, just too strong from Deckelbar. He was stretched out there for a little bit, but gained back control of the kitchen. Good ball into Brasher's body, popping it up for the finish. And we hear Bar saying, great setup there, Jade Kawamoto. Excellent in that cross-court dink. If any ball just sits up a little bit, Bar's going to use his height and his length to speed that ball up. So we're going to take a timeout here from Brasher and Lang. Another beautiful day here at the Indian Wells Tennis Garden. A little bit of cloud cover compared to yesterday, but 72 degrees. Not much to complain about weather-wise. Perfect conditions to play in, not very little wind. We have 3 courts going today. Championship court number 1, 2, and 3. Over on championship court number 3 next to us, we've got Tyson McGuffin and Lee Waters taking on Jay DeVilliers and Jesse Irvine. Yeah, good shot from Mary Brasher. Barr getting caught a little too much in the middle of the court. Brasher rolling that ball back behind him. Brasher and Lang have to try to keep Barr honest, going back behind him. Plenty of noise going on around the grounds right now. Oh, good coverage from Kawamoto on that ball going behind Barr from Lang. That's a good job from Brasher and Lang, moving that ball around, trying to keep them off balance. Oh, body shot from Mary Brasher. Nice roll. Drop that paddle head underneath and come up into the big target of Deckelbar's body. There's that cross-court dinking from Kawamoto. She's so consistent. We saw Brasher just get a little jammed and that ball flattened out. Oh, nice pickup. Second only of the point there from Deckelbar. Any ball that's within 4 feet of that sideline, Barr's going to come across and try to Ernie. We saw him go the first Ernie off of the cross-court dink from Lang. Brasher did a good job in the middle of that point, trying to keep them in it. Kawamoto and Barr up by 4. Make that 5. Lang caught, trying to come across in that stack off of a short return. Barr just steps in and takes away that time. So switch out of the stack there from Lang and Brasher. Mary getting big forehand down to the feet of Jay Kawamoto. Tough to give away free points like that when you're trying to hold. Oh, big inside out from Eric Lang after the miscommunication between Lang and Brasher. Brasher went to go for that forehand. Lang came across and neither of them got it, and he had a quick backhand flick. So I think Lang and Brasher need to extend these points a little bit, move that ball around if they're going to close this 6-point gap. And another good ball from Kawamoto. Deep penetrating dink that's pushing Lang back off the kitchen line. If he doesn't angle back on that, that ball's going to get behind him, and it's exactly what happened. Good coverage from Kawamoto, recognizing the bar's going to go for that Ernie again. Anything within 4 feet of that sideline, bar's going to jump the corner of the kitchen. Oh, just laid back a little too much from Kawamoto. Good fourth ball from Brusher, putting some pressure on. Bar missing that one deep. Trying to continue pressuring in the middle, but not the easiest ball to try to speed up there. So Brush and Lang still trying to close this 6-point gap. Oh, little help from the net. Dropping it shorter and more angle than what Brasher had already set up for. Oh yeah, he got in trouble after that Ernie attempt. Somehow got it back, but good firefight between Brusher and Kawamoto there in the middle of the point. Kawamoto with 2 excellent resets. Just letting that ball absorb into the paddle. Another good fourth ball from Brusher, adding some spin to that. So they've held Bar and Kawamoto at 9 for a couple of side outs now. Need to get something going on their serve. Tough missing those balls into the net there off of a relatively easy dink if you're trying to get on a run. Wow, nice around the post by Jay Kawamoto. Patient, letting that ball develop, letting it get outside the post, and then just shaping it back in. Good spot from Lang, going back behind Bar. Bar trying to come back more middle. It's just one step at times where it gives your opponent an opening to catch you off balance. Nice angle from Mary Brusher. So again, Brusher and Lang holding Bar and Kawamoto to 9. Brusher a little irritated with herself there, saying be ready. Well disguised from Bar, going straight into the body of Brusher. She was caught trying to jump to the backhand. There we go. Now they're finally off of 3. Keep that rolling. We see Lang trying to get big in the middle, put some pressure on. Good hands from Lang. Counter attack of the Bar, speed up. And just a reset, throwing the timing off for Kawamoto a little bit. Good direction from Kawamoto going back behind Lang. It's one of the issues with the big guys in the middle is if they try to force it too much, that ball down the line, it's hard to change direction. Oh, nice get. But again, as I was talking about, Barr trying to really apply that pressure and a lot of movement in the middle. But once it goes back behind you on that backhand, getting you into trouble. Oh, he missed it. Good defense from Mary Brusher. Weathering a couple of speed ups there from Barr. Barr trying to come across and finish it, but too outstretched. And up flattening that ball out, missing about a foot deep. Good job from Lang and Brasher. We saw Brasher go down the line to Barr a couple of times to keep him honest. That's where Barr can get into trouble sometimes of trying to force that Ernie and use it a little too much. So a timeout here from Kawamoto and Barr. They've been stalled on 9 for a while. And Brasher and Lang able to get a few points back here, closing the deficit to 3. They've done a much better job the last few points of staying in the cross-court dink and then moving or going behind Barr to keep him honest and getting Barr to try to force the issue. As we saw with that Ernie attempt, and then couldn't reach back in when he was off the court. So I think if Brasher and Lang can stay to the plan that they've got right now, Lang getting big and putting pressure on in the middle, but he's not over moving, just his presence is enough. Another Ernie attempt from Barr, defended by Brasher and Lang, and kind of catches Kawamoto in an awkward situation, and then Lang's able to step in and reach in and finish that with a big forehand. Very good cross-court forehand dinking from Mary Brasher. She's keeping that ball low and wide. Kawamoto not able to catch up to that one. So now all of a sudden, Brasher and Lang right back in this at 8-9. Lang telling Barr, you didn't have to hit that. But Barr was like, well, I'm going to put a finishing stamp on it anyway. Yeah, that was set up very well from Deco Barr. A step back to the middle after the softer ball down the line. Drawing Brasher into going back down the line, and that's dangerous with how many Ernie attempts we've seen from Barr. It's in. Oh, he caught the net and missed it out. Ba just throwing the paddle out there, stabbing at it. Getting it back in. Lang under control in that point, but tried to go for too much angle behind Kawamoto and caught the net. So it brings up game point. And too big of a backswing from Mary Brusher there off of the deckle bar speed up. So after being stalled there on 9 for a little while, and Brusher and Lang making a game of it, Kawamoto and Bar take the first one 11-8. We're going to take a quick commercial break and come back here for game number 2.
Match point, it's all up to me. Nothing can get in my way. And when they ask, what are you gonna do next? I'll say, I'm going.
We're going to Margaritaville!
You can go to Margaritaville too. Visit MargaritavilleResorts.com.
Game number 2 here at Championship Court number 2 between the 8 seed Jade Kawamoto and Deckle Bar taking on the 24 seed Mary Brasher and Eric Lang. Kawamoto and Bar taking the first one 11-8. A good ball from Kawamoto. Lang just caught up in the middle after that speed up. Tough to try to speed up cross court there, putting himself in trouble by going back behind him. Oh, nice pickup around the post. Brasher got a little tripped up with her feet right there and left that ball too high. Almost was able to come back and get it. And a quick timeout here in game 2 from Brasher and Lang. I think Lang trying to catch his breath here. So it's Veterans Day here at the Indian Wells Tennis Garden. We've got a flyover. It's going to happen at 4:45 today. Thank you to all those veterans for their service. Good change of pace there from Barr. Going behind Lang, got him outstretched. Lang leaving that ball up, and Barr attacking. And Lang flashing a Ernie of his own. Good control going back cross court. Difficult to do, but made it look easy. So Kawamoto and Barr off to a fast start again, up 3-0. Oh, Lang not able to get that one. After another Ernie from Dekel, Barr hits the net cord. I liked what Brusher was doing, keeping Barr honest, but Lang going back behind Barr one too many times. And missing that third shot into the net right there. Hey, again, we see a big serve from Barr, creating that shorter return. Steps in, drives that third. Brusher not able to catch up to it. Barr missing that serve long. It's one of the downsides of having that big serve. Trying to put pressure on. And that ball's not going to come back very often when Eric Lang gets a big forehand like that. Lang trying to put some pressure on himself with that third shot drive, but it sits up a little too high, and Barr gets it down to Brusher's feet. Not too sure what number only attempt that is from Barr, but getting a little help from the net cord. Tough ball to speed up there from Kawamoto going cross court. And Brusher, big two-handed backhand to finish. Typically when you go with that cross court speed up, it's your partner that pays for it. And Brusher telling herself to get up. She got caught a couple of feet back behind the baseline, the kitchen line. And Barr just did a mid-pace roll, getting it down, not giving her too much to work with as far as power to get it over. Good deep return from Eric Lang. Missed opportunity there from Lang. Not too sure. Barr trying to be a little tricky and disguise it, but didn't do anything with that ball. It just sat up, but Lang rushed through it, pushing it straight into the net. All right. Brusher and Lang on the board now. Can they find themselves in relatively large deficit here in game two? And good reach in roll from Barr. Full extension, just drops the paddle head underneath. Strong wrist, quick flick up, and allows the ball to land inside the baseline. Good hands from Lang, battling those two speed ups from Bar, but too much pressure, too much power. He did a good job of going forehand to backhand, throwing off the timing of Lang. So we'll see another timeout here from Brasher and Lang, down 8-1. It's been difficult for them to answer the aggression and power from Bar. We saw good backhand speed up there. He's done a pretty good job of changing spots when he speeds up. Brasher and Lang having some success in game one and closing the gap by moving that ball around and keeping Bar honest. I think they've got to get Kawamoto involved a little bit more. Try to create some rhythm in this one, extend the points if they can, even just take a step back from the kitchen line to give them a fraction more time to react to the Bar speed up. Lang frustrated with himself. Again, a step over, mid-pace speed up, but Lang getting caught on the backhand side. Pushed a little wide there from Bar. Kawamoto has been doing a good job of setting this play up when she is getting the ball. Coming off of the net cord. But right there again, the ball down the line from Kawamoto allows Bar to step over and get that easier ball from Lang to speed up. So it brings up match point number one here. Bar and Kawamoto up 10-1. And he went for it, but missed it deep. Looked like Kawamoto's feet just got a little stuck. She was controlling that point nicely, but a good ball from Mary Brasher. Bar getting too big on that speed up. He read it well. Lang and Brasher grabbing a couple of points. 3-10 now. Oh, it looked like some hesitation between Lang. Thought he was going to Ernie that ball from Kawamoto that just hovered over the kitchen for a little while. Trouble. So we saw both guys a little bit of a stutter step there, looking to Ernie. Kawamoto tries to throw up that lob, but way too short. When the height of Lang, he just stands there easily reading where he's going to hit that ball. it's in. Oh, good. The offensive lob from Barr corkscrewed Brusher into the court, caught her moving to the left, and then he went back over the shoulder. That ball missing just wide. So match point number 3 now for Barr and Kawamoto. Oh, nice get from Lang. Saving another match point. Difficult to get that kind of angle and down so early on that overhead. Barr again using that offensive lob back behind Brusher, and then Kawamoto recognizing the step to the middle of the court from Lang and going back behind him. Oh, almost from Brusher. Excellent defense there. But the Ernie again from Barr, just going across her body. She wasn't able to catch up to it on the backhand side. Oh, very ambitious from Barr with that straight arm speed up. There's match from Barr and Kawamoto. Lang and Brasher were able to hold off 4 match points. But Barr and Kawamoto just too strong in this one, taking it 11-8, 11-4. We're going to take a commercial break, and when we return, we'll have more action here on championship court number 2 from the 2022 Margaritaville USA Pickleball National Championships.
Match point, it's all up to me. Nothing can get in my way. And when they ask, what are you gonna do next? I'll say, I'm going.
We're going to Margaritaville!
You can go to Margaritaville too. Visit MargaritavilleResorts.com.
I will dig deep.
I will crush this game.
Athletes know nutrition drives performance.
I will not slow down.
Superior Lab supplements help you power up and recover faster.
I will never surrender.
Superior Labs is a proud sponsor of USA Pickleball.
You don't get the moments everyone talks about without the moments no one sees. Early morning practice, late night drills, running it over and over. You don't get the crowd without the quiet. Everyone sees the glory, the medal, the podium, but every winning shot starts right here. PaddleTech. Let's go again.
When it comes to sports bras and activewear, it's not enough to just do it. You have to just do it right. That's why SheFit's perfectly fitting gear embraces and supports women's bodies. Made for ins and outs, ups and downs, starts and stops, and everything in between. We got you. Because we are you. SheFit.
Cellular has the best customer service.
They care about the customer.
The best price with the best quality.
The prices, the coverage.
The coverage is great.
It was the same, if not better.
Consumer Cellular provides the exact same premium coverage as the nation's leading carriers for half the cost. Switch to Consumer Cellular and get talk, text, and data starting at just $20 a month.
It's like 4 scoops of ice cream for the price of 1.
Switch today and get a 100% risk-free guarantee. Call or go online.
And we're back here on championship court number 2. The Margaritaville USA Pickleball National Championships, with a winner's bracket matchup between the number 3 seed, Paris Todd, and J.W. Johnson, taking on the 6 seeds, Jesse Irvine and Jade DeVilliers. So Todd and Johnson getting here after wins over the 30 seed Joy Leasing and Stefan Andren, 11-0, 11-4. And then most recently beating the 19 seed Maggie Romanzi and Federico Staxrud, 11-5, 11-1. For Irvine and DeVilliers, first round win over Bobby Oshiro and Mu Venkatesen, 11-1, 11-9. And then taking down the 11 seed, Lee Waters and Tyson McGuffin, 11-7, 12-10. Look for both these gentlemen to be aggressive in the middle of the court. Short third shot drop there from Todd. But Irvine and Todd both having some power themselves. And Irvine just overcooking that one. Good pressure from DeVilliers off of that third shot drive. Good 1-2 combination from J.W. Johnson going at the backhand. Oh, sorry, I should say the forehand of Irvine, and then to the backhand. Yeah, I think that's what Johnson's got to do here. Choose his opportunities to speed up. The ball floated just a little bit. Good speed up into the body of DeVilliers. I like that speed up from Irvine going behind Johnson there, but his hands so fast. Gets that ball back on Irvine before she can switch. Todd screened by Johnson there. Made it look like he was going to go for it, but didn't, and then Todd couldn't pick it up. That speed up from Todd as well. Good 1-2 combination. It's the key to those speed ups. You always have to anticipate that that ball's going to come back. Johnson trying to lift that ball with his arms. So it's a side out, but not before Todd and Johnson can grab 3. Yeah, that's dangerous. Big 2-hand backhand from Irvine down the line. Todd just not able to get enough on that. Good speed up from Johnson reaching in. And then Todd there to finish. Oh, she got it back. So DeVilliers jumping the kitchen there for that Ernie attack on Paris Todd. By the time she looked up, he was already moving. And Todd catching Jay, just moving a little too much there, trying to get up quickly. Oh, big smile on J.W. Johnson's face after that step in. Both Irvine and DeVilliers going hard at Todd, but Johnson choosing the right spot. Yeah, I like that speed up from DeVilliers into the body of Todd. She got caught a little flat-footed. Todd trying to lift that one a little too much, and it just slid down the paddle, not getting enough depth. A little bit of miscommunication there in the middle between Irvine and DeVilliers. Todd catching Irvine off balance, and she hits a mid-pace speed up that was a little too high, and Johnson just quick backhand flick down and through the court. Yeah, good balls from Todd there. She's going with a roll dink there, and it's adding spin, kind of throwing off the timing of Irvine, and then picking a time to speed it up perfectly. Oh, tween it back. So DeVilliers somehow getting that ball back the first time between the legs, but not able to get the ball behind the back. So good start here from Todd and Johnson. Good movement by Todd, and Johnson's choosing the right times to step in. I think for Irvine and DeVilliers, they've got to try and not test the hand. Irvine's got in trouble a couple of times trying to test the hands of J.W. Johnson, and a couple of off-balance speed-ups. Try to, I like them going behind, well, I like her going behind Johnson, but it's got to be a softer ball to bring him back from the middle of the court. And then pinch middle to Todd, to that left foot, go back behind her. So a little bit more ball movement, go corner to corner, middle. Right now, Todd and Johnson just a little too balanced, a little too comfortable. Good consistency from Irvine on those cross-court dinks. Todd trying to change direction, but it comes out flat. Big swing and a miss by J.W. Johnson. That ball lands inside the baseline from Irvine. And that point was all started with the good deep return from Paris. Todd de Villiers leaving that third shot up just a little too high. And then he tries to make the adjustment there by rolling it quicker and dumps it into the net. Too good of hands from J.W. Johnson all over the kitchen line. He's so short, so compact. Going at both Irvine and de Villiers. Johnson saying my bad there. He was trying to roll it a little bit more. A big forehand by Jay. Oh. Excellent round the post there by de Villiers. Didn't look like it was going to get there, but just enough. Somehow got the next ball back off of the Todd defense. Yeah, nice double up there from Todd going to the backhand of de Villiers. He stepped back into the middle, but she went there again. And the consistency of Irvine, just taking those balls out of the air, cutting down the reaction time from Todd. Nice counter attack from Todd off of the speed up. I like the step in from Jay, but Todd was sitting there waiting for it into the body. So Irvine and de Villiers able to get one back, 4-point deficit. Excellent balance and reach from Johnson on that first speed up, getting back into the athletic position. And de Villiers just trying to do a little too much. They're going to take a timeout here, down 9-3. So Todd and Johnson playing pretty comfortably right now. Good cross-court dinking by Todd. Again with that top spin roll, just throwing off of the timing of Irvine. Irvine and de Villiers just haven't been able to get a good rhythm, good roll on this one. De Villiers stepped in a couple of times, tried to do a little too much. It's tough to try to force that issue. I think We still need to see a little bit more ball movement out of De Villiers and Irvine. So they try to change it up there by coming out of the stack. Villiers goes onto the forehand side, but Johnson coming back into the body. It's a better spot from Jesse Irvine, saving the first game point. Johnson caught a little flat-footed. Yeah, nice ball from De Villiers. Paddlehead underneath it, just a nice brush up the back with not a lot of pace and good angle. Todd not able to catch up to it, so they save 2 game points. That ball getting too close to Irvine's body and popping it up. Todd taking advantage of it. That counter attack or attack from Irvine just didn't quite have enough on it, and Johnson and Todd went on the counter attack themselves. So we're back to game point number 3. There we see J.W. Johnson with how fast his hands are. So Todd and Johnson taking game 1 here, 11-3. We're going to take a quick commercial break and come back here on championship court number 2.
Consumer Cellular has the best customer service.
They care about the customer.
The best price with the best quality.
The prices, the coverage.
The coverage is great.
It was the same, if not better.
Consumer Cellular provides the exact same premium coverage as the nation's leading carriers for half the cost. Switch to Consumer Cellular and get talk, text, and data starting at just $20 a month.
It's like 4 scoops of ice cream for the price of 1.
Switch today and get a 100% risk-free guarantee. Call or go online.
You don't get the moments everyone talks about without the moments no one sees. Early morning practice, late night drills, running it over and over. You don't get the crowd without the quiet. Everyone sees the glory, the medal, the podium, but every winning shot starts right here. PaddleTech. Let's go again.
Match point, it's all up to me. Nothing can get in my way. And when they ask, what are you gonna do next? I'll say, I'm going.
We're going to Margaritaville!
You can go to Margaritaville too. Visit MargaritavilleResorts.com.
Welcome back to championship court number 2 here at the 2022 Margaritaville USA Pickleball National Championships. It's time for game number 2. Todd and Johnson taking the first one 11-3. Oh, Paris. Oh, I'm getting tongue twisted today. My goodness. Paris overcooking that one and pulling it wide. DeVilliers trying to do a little too much after the good block from Todd. I like that there was a lot more ball movement in that previous point. Johnson. See DeVilliers walking back to the baseline. Punch, punch, punch. DeVilliers a little frustrated with Johnson and how fast his hands are. Yeah, that's not a good speed up from Paris Todd right there. Jesse Irvine all over that one. Oh, nice defense from Irvine and DeVilliers. They're staying in that point under the pressure from Johnson and Todd. Todd got the ball that she wanted after going behind DeVilliers there. Yeah, good speed up from Todd back through the middle, catching both Irvine and DeVilliers off balance. But much better intensity here in game number 2 to start from Irvine and DeVilliers. So a couple of errors creeping into the game of Todd and Johnson. Irvine and DeVilliers going up 5-1. Irvine and DeVilliers having a little conversation here about the backswing of Jay. Telling him he doesn't need to go as big, especially when that ball's sped up. Use the power coming off of the speed up to counterattack. So after a good start there in game 1, Todd and Johnson not as smooth and relaxed in this one. Better pressure from Irvine and DeVilliers, making more balls. Oh, good backhand roll there from J.W. Johnson. See that quite often from him. Full extension, just waiting for that ball to get to the paddle, and then a quick flick. Irvine not recognizing it. Good finish there from Jesse Irvine. And an excellent around the post in the middle of the point there from Jay DeVilliers. A better job from DeVilliers there with the speed ups. Reach in into the body of J.W. Johnson. He's not able to catch up to it. A little too big from Todd. DeVilliers DeVilliers putting much better pressure on here in game 2. Nice speed up from Irvine going crossbody. Johnson expecting it to go down the line. See him just leak to that backhand side, but Irvine catches him right shoulder. Yeah, that's much better kitchen coverage from Jay DeVilliers after making the adjustment from game 1. Much shorter, much more compact with his swings, anticipating those balls to come back. Oh, not able to get that one around the post. Todd taking that one out of the air and adding a quick roll to it. Irvine trying to catch up with it. Trying to get the audio fixed here on the court. Oh, good combination there from J.W. Johnson. Doubling up on the backhand of DeVilliers. Yeah, good speed up from Irvine. Going behind Johnson down the line. That ball sailing just deep from Paris Todd. So Irvine and DeVilliers within 2 of taking game 2 now. Good cross-court battle there between Paris Todd and Jesse Irvine. Deeper ball there, getting behind Jesse, not able to pick it up and get over the net. Good speed ups from DeVilliers there, attacking both Johnson and Todd. So timeout here from Todd and Johnson. Irvine and DeVilliers at game point here in game number 2. So trading shots here in both these games. Much better rhythm and timed speed ups from De Villiers and Irvine in this one. Number 2, defend it again. Oh, wow. So 2 around the post there from Jay De Villiers. Johnson tried to defend them twice, but the big overhead finish from Jesse Irvine gives them game number 2. So we've split. We're going to take a quick commercial break and come back here for game number 3 at the 2022 Margaritaville USA Pickleball National Championships.
Mom, can you play with me?
Just a second, Bubba. Mom is not done yet.
Mom, come watch this video.
Hold on, sweetheart. Mom's not done yet.
Mom, you hit with me.
Oh yeah, Mom is definitely not done yet.
Match point, it's all up to me. Nothing can get in my way. And when they ask, what are you gonna do next? I'll say, I'm going.
We're going to Margaritaville!
You can go to Margaritaville too. Visit MargaritavilleResorts.com.
So it's game number 3 here on championship court number 2. Identical scores for each team after 1 and 2. Yeah, a better job by Johnson to start this one, getting big again in the middle of the court. And again, so for Johnson and Ty will be looking for the continuation of what started here in these first 2 points for Irvine and De Villiers. Good read by Jesse there for Irvine and De Villiers, looking at neutralizing the attacks from Johnson, staying away from the middle of the court as much as they can, spread him out first. And then for Jay, good roll from Todd down the feet of Irvine. For Jay to continue with the controlled speed ups, not try to do too much. Oh. So Todd able to reset that first speed up from De Villiers, but rush that into the net. Well, good defense from de Villiers. Irvine a little frustrated, looking over here into the stands to Scott Crandall. Looked like weight fell off that one just a little bit. And that one falls a little short from Johnson. Good pressure from de Villiers. Johnson's very animated when it comes to balls going over the net. Uses a lot of body to try to big wheel it. Oh, he caught up to it. Irvine saying, my bad. She had the opening, but Johnson able to catch up to that one, and not even more impressive is he didn't go head first into the railing. That's pretty tight here next to championship court number 2. Yeah, that's where you got to stay out of the middle. Johnson's looking to get extended on those. So not the start that Irvine and de Villiers wanted here in game number 3. But Todd and Johnson up 5-1. Irvine having a chat here with Scott Crandall. Like I said, I think they've got to stay away from that middle ball. Don't go back to testing the hands of Johnson without setting it up first. He's too balanced right now. Get back to that good rhythm. Wow, nice job from Todd. De Villiers again trying to force a little too much movement. Todd takes it out of the air and catches him while he's still moving. No chance of him stopping and changing direction on that one. So we'll go to the end change with Todd and Johnson up 6-1. De Villiers and Irvine having another discussion here with Scott Crandall. Trying to pick themselves up right here. They can't force the issue here. They've got to develop these points a little bit more. And if they can keep that ball down, go to the left foot of Todd, softer ball. Johnson's looking more for a faster ball on that forehand side. The typical speed up for him that floats is on the backhand with a quick flick. So Todd originally thinking that that return was deep, but the referee overruling. Yeah, de Villiers, no reason for him to step over and take that one. He catches it behind him, and that forces that ball to pop up, and Johnson just steps in. Quick flick. Good resets. So it's not a bad speed up opportunity there for Todd, but the issue was that she was trying to move back to the middle and overextended her and flattened the ball out. good patience and good setup from Irvine there. Mixing up the spots a little bit. Doesn't have to be a whole lot. Just going left foot, right foot. So timeout here from Todd and Johnson after Irvine and Villiers able to get back two. That was a much more controlled point, that last point from Jessie Irvine. Villiers not coming over and trying to take too many of those middle balls, allowing her to develop the point. Oh, a little bit of help from the net on that speed up from Todd. De Villiers was sitting there anticipating it, and it just jumps up and over his paddle. Yeah, good finish from Todd. From Irvine, hitting that big overhead past Todd. Oh, Todd trying to go for too much. So a good hold from Irvine and De Villiers. Trying to grab a couple more points here, close that 3-point deficit. Yeah, Irvine telling herself she needs to get forward on that one, but well, she was forward, but it was the issue of having to come back forward after De Villiers stepped over and took that one in front of her, threw her off a little bit, got overextended. Good hands from De Villiers on the speed ups from Todd. Not trying to do too much, just putting a paddle on it. Slower pace coming back over, forces Todd to swing too big. Yeah, De Villiers got to do, if he's going to Ernie there, he has to do something with it. Todd doing a good job of keeping it low, but not much power on that Ernie, and she just blocks it back past him to the open court. Yeah, again, Todd's ball not traveling as far as De Villiers thought. Just gets overextended. Probably needed one more step and just a little more patience. Todd tried to rush that one. Similar thing there. Irvine's ball was up, but it wasn't as deep. Good ball movement from Todd. 2 to Irvine, 1 to De Villiers, back to Irvine. Just that change of movement. Catching Irvine a little off balance, and that ball popped up. Johnson to finish it. So a little bit of luck there off of the edge guard for J.W. Johnson, but Irvine trying to go back cross court and put the pressure on Todd as she was coming forward. Didn't even recognize that Johnson was going to step over. So the second and final timeout here for Irvine and de Villiers, down 9-4 here in game number 3. Just trying to listen into the conversation. So Johnson to serve up 9-4. Oh, good hand battle and good pressure from Johnson and Todd on that one. Good finish by de Villiers on that ball that just set up off of the Johnson speed up. Didn't quite get much on that one. Yeah, and Irvine very frustrated with herself. She's just getting, I think the top spin from Todd's ball is getting her to overreach and overextend, and it's just popping up off the paddle. Yeah, it's right down the line from Todd. De Villiers thinking it was going to go wide. So match point here for Todd and Johnson. And there's the step in from Johnson to close it. So Todd and Johnson taking this one 11-3, 3-11, 11-4. Good showing by them. We're going to take a break, and when we return, more action from Championship Court number 2 and the Margaritaville USA Pickleball National Championships.
Match point, it's all up to me. Nothing can get in my way. And when they ask, what are you gonna do next? I'll say, I'm going.
We're going to Margaritaville!
You can go to Margaritaville too. Visit MargaritavilleResorts.com.
I will dig deep.
I will crush this game.
Athletes know nutrition drives performance.
I will not slow down.
Superior Lab supplements help you power up and recover faster.
I will never surrender.
Superior Labs is a proud sponsor of USA Pickleball.
You don't get the moments everyone talks about without the moments no one sees. Early morning practice, late night drills, running it over and over. You don't get the crowd without the quiet. Everyone sees the glory, the medal, the podium, but every winning shot starts right here. PaddleTech. Let's go again.
When it comes to sports bras and activewear, it's not enough to just do it. You have to just do it right. That's why SheFit's perfectly fitting gear embraces and supports women's bodies. Made for ins and outs, ups and downs, starts and stops, and everything in between. We got you. Because we are you. SheFit.
Cellular has the best customer service.
They care about the customer.
The best price with the best quality.
The prices, the coverage.
The coverage is great.
It was the same, if not better.
Consumer Cellular provides the exact same premium coverage as the nation's leading carriers for half the cost. Switch to Consumer Cellular and get talk, text, and data starting at just $20 a month.
It's like 4 scoops of ice cream for the price of 1.
Switch today and get a 100% risk-free guarantee. Call or go online.
Welcome back here to championship court number 2 for our next matchup between Maggie Romanzi and Federico Saxrud. Coming in as a 19 seed, taking on the 11 seed Lee Waters and Tyson McGuffin. Both these teams knocked down by the previous teams we saw here on championship court number 2. Irvine and de Villiers beating Waters and McGuffin 11-7, 12-10. And Romanzi and Staxrud losing to Todd and Johnson 11-5, 11-1. Both these teams have had one match in the back draw, with Romanzi and Staxrud knocking out Michelle Esquivel and Rob Cassidy 15-7. And then Waters and McGuffin knocking out the 9 seed Lauren Stratman and DJ Young 15-11. This is a come around draw, so both these teams trying to fight their way back through bronze and get to Championship Sunday. A quick look at the upper half of the draw. The 1 seed Waters and Newman defeating 17 seed Ansbury and DeHart 13-11, 11-1. 2 seed Parento and Johns beating Smith and Kohler 11-6, 11-1. And we just saw the 3 seed Todd and Johnson beating Irvine and de Villiers 11-3, 3-11, 11-4. And then Kovalova and Wright moving on over the 5 seed Georgia Johnson and Dylan Frazier 11-8, 11-5. Large draw here for the Margaritaville USA Pickleball National Championships Mixed Doubles Pro this year. A lot of talk coming into this one, being this is the hardest tournament to win, and some of the matchups that have been discussed throughout the year between the APP and the PPA tours. A lot of A's, a lot of P's in that one. So now we're getting a chance to see some of those matchups. Getting ready with Maggie Romanzi to serve. Yeah, a good crossbody speed up there from Lee Waters. Going to the right hip of Staxrud. Good reach in from Stacksrud. McGuffin caught just a little off balance, was still moving the feet. Yeah, it's a tough speed up for Romanzi there, trying to go across court. Waters, good two-hand backhand into Stacksrud, and that's typically what we see with that cross-court speed up. It's the partner that then gets attack off of that speed up. So another missed third there by McGuffin. Good pressure from Stacksrud, stepping across, good speed up through the middle. Starting that one. Oh, Stacksrud missing that opening down the line and pushing it wide. Good ball from Romanzi. Waters not able to catch up to it. Oh, good hands from McGuffin to fight off the speed up and the overhead from Romanzi. And nice step in from McGuffin to take that ball early and put the pressure down to the feet of Romanzi as she's coming forward. It's Stacksrud and Romanzi grabbing a couple, up 3-1. Oh, Romanzi trying to rush it. She saw Lee trying to move back to the middle, and with that rush, she just flattened it out and hit the net cord. Little ambitious from Stacksrud on that one. The ball just wasn't going as fast as he thought it was to get it outside that post. But fantastic balance shown by McGuffin in the middle of that point to keep him in it. McGuffin called for right foot fault on that volley. Yeah. I don't know if it was that contact. It looked like he stepped on the kitchen then back out, but tough to call on that one, especially without the slow-mo replay. Oh, Stacksrud not able to pick that one up, but McGuffin all over the court on that one.
4-3-2.
Romanzi not doing enough on that second speed up, and Waters just ripping the two-hand backhand into that back corner, regaining the lead and going up by 2 now at 5-3. And that ball stayed down a little too much. McGuffin not able to get the paddle head underneath it. Romanzi making the face of that was pretty ugly. Staksrud not doing enough with that ball that he tried to bump back in, sitting up too much. You see him lift with the legs and it just bringing that ball up for Waters to attack Romanzi. So a quick side out from Romanzi and Staksrud. Waters and McGuffin trying to extend their lead, and they get a freebie there off of the missed return from Staksrud. Ball sailing just deep from the backhand speed up of Staksrud. Not using enough wrist to get that ball to roll. So timeout here from Romanzi and Staksrud. Down 7-3. This is 1 game to 15. These teams will switch sides at 8. So the question being, do you use a timeout here at 7-3 when you're a point away from a free timeout with the end change, and then keep 2 timeouts after you switch sides? Or do you try to slow the momentum that Waters and McGuffin have right now? I think Staksrud needs to stay aggressive but not try to do too much with it when he gets those opportunities. Get a ball down instead of trying to hit through Waters and McGuffin. Yeah, McGuffin knew that was going to land in as soon as he let it go. Kind of mid-pace speed up from Waters there. Romanzi reading it well and hitting that two-hander. Got a foot inside the line. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, Lee Waters in a lot of pain right now.
Medical now.
I think she landed incorrectly trying to stop herself before the railing here, and there's a little bit of a drainage ditch. We're going to go to commercial break here while medical attention's brought out for Lee Waters.
The 2022 Margaritaville USA Pickleball National Championships are brought to you by Margaritaville, a state of mind since 1977. City of Indian Wells, Indian Wells beauty unmatched. Franklin Sports, the official ball and youth development partner of USA Pickleball. Consumer Cellular, proud sponsor of USA Pickleball. Fila, the official supplier to U.S. Nationals.
There's only one winner, just one way out. With every single break comes crashing down. There's only one.
Match point. It's all up to me. Nothing can get in my way. And when they ask, what are you gonna do next? I'll say, I'm going.
go to Margaritaville too. Visit MargaritavilleResorts.com.
Fruit, 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 and fruit, 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 and fruit, and fruit, 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 and fruit, 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 and fruit, and fruit, 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 and fruit, 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 and fruit, and
Fruit Smash Super Hot Seltzer with real juice. It's party juice.
The 2022 Margaritaville USA Pickleball National Championships are brought to you by Margaritaville, a state of mind since 1977. Yola Pickleball, for the champ in you. PaddleTech, let's go again. Pickleball Central, shop the world's best selection of pickleball gear. Rockin' Protein, the official recovery drink of USA Pickleball. And Selkirk, we are pickleball.
I will dig deep.
I will crush this game.
Athletes know nutrition drives performance.
I will not slow down.
Superior Lab supplements help you power up and recover faster.
I will never surrender.
Superior Labs is a proud sponsor of USA Pickleball.
You don't get the moments everyone talks about without the moments no one sees. Early morning practice, late night drills, running it over and over. You don't get the crowd without the quiet. Everyone sees the glory, the medal, the podium, but every winning shot starts right here. PaddleTech, let's go again.
Match point, it's all up to me. Nothing can get in my way. And when they ask, what are you gonna do next? I'll say, I'm going.
We're going to Margaritaville!
You can go to Margaritaville too. Visit MargaritavilleResorts.com.
Consumer Cellular has the best customer service.
They care about the customer.
The best price with the best quality.
The prices, the coverage.
The coverage is great.
It was the same, if not better.
Consumer Cellular provides the exact same premium coverage as the nation's leading carriers for half the cost. Switch to Consumer Cellular and get talk, text, and data starting at just $20 a month.
It's like 4 scoops of ice cream for the price of 1.
Switch today and get a 100% risk-free guarantee. Call or go online.
If you run, if you spin, if you jump, walk, hit, climb, hustle, or just move, you bounce. Bounce 50% less with SheFit. We got you, because we are you. SheFit.
So we're back after going to commercial due to the injury to Lee Waters, but as you can see, she's up and walking around. The reason why I went to commercial is because it was uncertain how serious the injury was right there. And just wanted to respect Lee while she was in a lot of pain. It looks like she landed wrong when she came, when she came across the kitchen. And we've got a trainer out there just checking the knee, checking the calf, checking the Achilles. But she's definitely moving around slowly. She's actually back here, just out of shot of the camera. Trainer just making sure everything's stable around the knee. She was certainly in a lot of pain when she went down. So I just got notified that Lee's got 7 more minutes as part of the injury timeout here. She has been walking around, but she's kind of pointing to the outside part of the calf muscle running down sort of IT band. Still getting it checked out here, but as for right now, uncertain how severe the injury is. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be the Achilles or in the ankle, which is what my first thought was when she landed. Trainer's testing that right now, but she's not in any pain. It seems like it's on that outside part of the calf, running down from the knee to the ankle. A little bit in the gastro, that big part of the calf muscle as well.
feels like. I just don't know if I can run.
So there's 2 minutes left in the injury timeout here for Lee Waters. She's up and around, just made a comment that she said it feels like it's cramping and tight. Gonna test if she can run. With the way that she's moving around, it doesn't seem like anything with the knee, ankle, Achilles. It's just all in the calf muscle. 15-minute injury timeout. So I'm watching the chat and some stuff being thrown out about the Achilles. It is not her Achilles. I will confirm that. She has said it's not her Achilles. So she's going to come back and continue to play. Just looking for a paddle now. All right, so we're back with Waters and McGuffin up 8-3 after the injury timeout. And Lee's certainly going to see a steady stream of balls right now. McGuffin trying to catch up to that one. I'm not sure why Romanzi didn't take that one down the line to McGuffin and try to pull him out wide to go back to Waters, but McGuffin almost playing singles right here. Oh, from my angle it looked out, and Staksrud called it out originally, but overruled himself. I think Romanzi overruled him as well. And that offensive lob needs to be a little bit deeper there from McGuffin for it to be effective. Staksrud taking that step back. Too much hesitation from Romanzi coming over on that return, especially in the stack, not able to catch up. Yeah, good shot by Romanzi there. McGuffin again staying in the middle. Trying to play 2-on-1, it's tough. Lee's going to cover the line, and that's about it. Yeah, good reach in by Waters. Romanzi not able to do much with the McGuffin offensive lob. Oh, nice backhand dink from Waters there. They've switched her onto that. Switched her onto the left side there because it's the right foot, or right calf muscle I should say, that is the injured one. When she's going in that forehand cross court, she's got to take a step out wide onto that right leg. You see her look down at it right now. I don't know if she's saying, she's now pointing to an area a little bit higher up on the outside of the knee. Yeah, if she's stretched out to the right side there, she can't put enough weight on that right leg. Nice drive by McGuffin. A little bit of frustration being shown by Staksrud. Waters making the choice to withdraw right here rather than do more damage to it. We saw her take a couple of steps to the right, and it was, she looked down at the leg. Looks like it's a little bit higher up near the knee. They're going to help her off the court here. So we'll see if Waters can rest up and come out tomorrow, where she'll be playing women's doubles with daughter Anna Lee. But unfortunately for her and Tyson McGuffin, today is going to continue no more. So Romanzi and Staksrud will move on with the withdrawal from Waters and McGuffin. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back here shortly on CC2.
Fruit Smash Super Hard Seltzer with real juice. It's party juice.
Match point. It's all up to me. Nothing can get in my way. And when they ask, what are you gonna do next? I'll say, I'm going.
We're going to Margaritaville!
You can go to Margaritaville too. Visit MargaritavilleResorts.com.
Consumer Cellular has the best customer service.
They care about the customer.
The best price with the best quality.
The prices, the coverage.
The coverage is great.
It was the same, if not better.
Consumer Cellular provides the exact same premium coverage as the nation's leading carriers for half the cost. Switch to Consumer Cellular and get talk, text, and data starting at just $20 a month.
It's like 4 scoops of ice cream for the price of 1.
Switch today and get a 100% risk-free guarantee. Call or go online.
You don't get the moments everyone talks about without the moments no one sees. Early morning practice, late night drills, running it over and over. You don't get the crowd without the quiet. Everyone sees the glory, the medal, the podium, but every winning shot starts right here. Paddle Tech. Let's go again.
And we're back here on championship court number 2 at the 2022 Margaritaville USA Pickleball National Championships. And yes, I am out of breath and breathing heavy because the bathroom is about 600 meters away. And I'm not in shape to make that sprint in 3 minutes. Whew, sorry. All right, so we're here for our next matchup between Sarah Ansberry and her partner Ryla DeHart, coming as the 17 seed, and the 24 seed Mary Brasher and Eric Lang. Ansberry and DeHart knocking out the 14 seed Susanna Barr and Kyle Yates, 15-4. And Brasher and Lang knocking out the 22 seed Megan Fudge and Stefan Avern, 15-10.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
So play underway here with Mary Brasher to serve. Very good ball from Mary Brasher, going out wide behind Ryland DeHart. Ansbury and DeHart, righty-lefty combination. Oh, that ball just missing deep off of the backhand roll from Eric Lang. And then Riley DeHart missing long with that drive. DeHart has a lot of power in that forehand. Oh, didn't quite go wide enough for DeHart to bring that one back in. Good get by Brasher off of the net ball from Ansbury. Yeah, good low return to the backhand of Lang from DeHart. Lang not able to pick that one up. Oh, again. Brasher with that nice forehand cross court, this time taking it out of the air and rolling it, cutting down the reaction time of DeHart. Good job from Brasher. Picking on the backhand of DeHart in this one. Ansbury called for the foot fault on the right toe. Trying to reach in and take that one out of the air. So Brasher and Lang now up 4-0. Oh, nice point. Good defense there from Ansbury and DeHart. Lang trying to step in to speed that one up, but it just did not have any height to it. Good speed ups from Brasher and Ansbury able to fight them off, but ultimately that firmer backhand cross-court dink from Lang. Ansbury just not able to bring that up and over the net. So quick side out there from Ansbury and DeHart, not able to get on the board just yet. Yeah, good pressure from Ryler DeHart. Attacking the backhand of Eric Lang. He was able to pick up a couple, but not able to stay in it. Good counterattacks there from Ansbury. We're starting to see a little bit of a pattern here where they're Brasher and Lang are going to the backhand of the Hart. Yeah, Ansbury just not able to get anything off of that first speed up from Lang, and that big forehand coming across and finishing. There we go. Now they're on the board. Ansbury and DeHart getting their first point with a big forehand into the body by Sarah Ansbury. Ansbury turning around saying bad job. Got caught with her feet still moving. That ball sat up. Lang kind of just sliding it along the paddle back through the middle. Brasher continuing going after the backhand of Ryla DeHart. And just as a reminder, this is a bottom half bracket match, 1 game to 15. Good resets from Ansbury. Oh, too much pressure from Eric Lang. Again, going after the backhand of DeHart and getting that ball to pop up. Ansbury pushing that return just wide. So Brasher and Lang now 1 point away from the end change. Defense from the face. But Lang's medium height lob was just a little deep.
Yeah. 7-1-10.
Oh, so they came out of the stack to try and switch up the look. DeHart got a good forehand on it, but again, going to the backhand. Definitely his weakest side in this one. So we'll go to the end change with Brasher and Lang up 8-1. Brasher and Lang playing consistent pickleball right now and relatively clean pickleball, but they've certainly started to find the weakness of DeHart's backhand. I think for Ansbury and DeHart to try to get back into this one. Pinch middle a little bit, draw Brasher and Lang in, then pull Brasher back out wide, and once Lang slides over, then go back behind him and keep repeating that one. Don't let him get in a comfortable pace and rhythm, and then choose the right spot to speed up. Yeah, good move by Ansbury. Recognizing that Brasher's only option was to go down the line. Coming across for the Ernie. Good defense there from Brasher. It wasn't the merry-go-round, but she did manage to get a ball from back behind her right ear. Good angle out wide created from Brasher. DeHart on the run, and then Brasher steps in and just rolls one to the feet. Lang and Brasher doing a much better job moving the ball around, keeping good pickup from DeHart off of the net. But Brasher and Lang doing a much better job keeping DeHart and Ansbury off balance. Oh, I'm pretty sure that was wide from Lang. He went for too much angle there. Now that one's in. Lang taking a little bit off of that one. Good roll. See the angle already created with the paddle and then just going forward and through it. Yeah, a couple of balls, a little too loopy there from DeHart, sitting up. Brasher getting it down to Ansbury's feet to end that one. Oh, Lang using the length, which the angle he creates with this one. Angle's already there, reaches in, takes it out of the air, and a quick roll. Taking away that reaction time completely from Ansbury. Oh, two-hander added to Lang's repertoire now as well. We're seeing so many guys add that two-hand backhand roll into their game now. And even if you know he's going to speed it up, you can hold that for so long. We saw DeHart slide over to the backhand side and Lang take that back through the middle. So 9-point lead here for Brasher and Lang. Ansbury and DeHart not able to slow this momentum any. Doing a better job moving the ball around, but still not enough. Brasher and Lang very balanced, very composed. Couple of words of wisdom there from DeHart's wife, Megan Fudge, up in the stands. And it's definitely easier to see what's going on away from the court than it is being on the court. Good attacks from Brasher. Another backhand error from DeHart on that volley. A decent ball from, on that dink. A decent ball from Brasher, but still not overly troublesome. Yeah, better job there from DeHart. I've watched DeHart play the last couple of days here, and he's had some flashes of extremely good play, and it's when he's more aggressive. We've seen some errors slide into his game when he's trying to go that slower pace. Oh, nice shot from Mary Brescia. Nice anticipation. She floats that ball, knows that Ansbury's going to try to come back to the middle. Gets that two-handed on it, that two-hand backhand on it, and goes behind the heart. Good job from Brescia there. Going off to the backhand of Ansbury, she's just pushing it back. And Brescia not trying to do too much until Lang steps in and hits that big forehand. Well, and there we have match for Lang and Brescia. Very good job by them, not overdoing it and staying very controlled and composed. So they'll move on, taking down Ansbury and the Hart 15-1. We're going to take a commercial break and we'll return here to Championship Court at the Indian Wells Tennis Garden.
The 2022 Margaritaville USA Pickleball National Championships are brought to you by Margaritaville, a state of mind since 1977. Yola Pickleball, for the champ in you. Paddle Tech, let's go again. Pickleball Central, shop the world's best selection of pickleball gear. Rockin' Protein, the official recovery drink of USA Pickleball. And Selkirk, we are pickleball.
I will dig deep.
I will crush this game.
Athletes know nutrition drives performance.
I will not slow down.
Superior Lab supplements help you power up and recover faster.
I will never surrender.
Superior Labs is a proud sponsor of USA Pickleball.
You don't get the moments everyone talks about without the moments no one sees. Early morning practice, late night drills, running it over and over. You don't get the crowd without the quiet. Everyone sees the glory, the medal, the podium, but every winning shot starts right here. Paddle Tech, let's go again.
Match point. It's all up to me. Nothing can get in my way. And when they ask, what are you gonna do next? I'll say, I'm going.
We're going to Margaritaville!
You can go go to Margaritaville too. Visit MargaritavilleResorts.com.
Consumer Cellular has the best customer service.
They care about the customer.
The best price with the best quality.
The prices, the coverage.
The coverage is great.
It was the same, if not better.
Consumer Cellular provides the exact same premium coverage as the nation's leading carriers for half the cost. Switch to Consumer Cellular and get talk, text, and data starting at just $20 a month.
It's like 4 scoops of ice cream for the price of 1.
Switch today and get a 100% risk-free guarantee. Call or go online.
If you run, if you spin, if you jump, walk, hit, climb, hustle, or just move, you bounce. Bounce 50% less with SheFit. We got you, because we are you. SheFit.
Welcome back to the Indian Wells Tennis Garden for the 2022 Margaritaville USA Pickleball National Championships. We've got another backdraw matchup here between the 8 seed Jade Kawamoto and Dekel Bar taking on the 13 seed Anna Bright and Tyler Leung. Kawamoto and Barr knocked down by the 1 seed Annalee Waters and Riley Newman 11-7, 11-3. Bright and Leung knocked down by the 4 seed Lucy Kovalova and Matt Wright 5-11, 13-11, 11-9. This is Barr and Kawamoto's first match in the back draw, but Leung knocking out, Bright and Leung knocking out Terashenko and Hewitt 15-2, and Whitwell and Arnold 15-3. So we're in day 7 here at Nationals. 3 courts of coverage today. All under the umbrella of Live at Nationals. Coverage will continue on 3 courts again tomorrow, starting at 11 o'clock. But as far as the day has gone, we've had some exciting matches. We've had a little bit of disappointment here with an injury to Lee Waters. And hopefully she can recover from that one and come out and play with daughter Anna Lee tomorrow for women's doubles. And when they say it's pickleball in paradise here at Indian Wells, they're definitely not wrong. 49 courts have been painted and put together for Nationals this year. And as soon as we're done here, they'll repaint them and put them back to tennis. But for this week, it's all pickleball. Shout out to Desert Champions for the continued improvements with the facility. And they've got more to come next year. We see Anna Bright and Tyler Leung having a discussion. They came out hot this morning, almost taking out Kovalova and Wright. So we'll see if they can continue their push through the back draw and try to come back around to Championship Sunday. Barr and Kawamoto looking to end their run and move on themselves. Last ball floating, just a little too much from Leung. Three of these plays very familiar with each other, playing quite a lot on the APP tour between Bright, Kawamoto, and Barr. Leung, the sole predominantly PPA player. Oh, nice, easy, controlled point. Little bit of dinking, and then Barr says, nope, I'm going to take a quick flick through the middle, disguised it very well. And just a little too flat on the backhand cross court from Leung, missing that one into the net. Oh, Barr trying to rush this one. There are no pickleball courts at Indian Wells. All of these courts are repainted. Like I said, made into 49 courts this week, including the 5,800 seating capacity championship court 1. Yeah, good reach in by Barr, taking the opportunity to speed that up into Leung's body. And then getting up on top of that overhead. Oh, Bright getting fired up a little bit there. We see the pace of her walk quicken from the kitchen line to the baseline, and that's typically what we go off as far as the intensity of her. And just too big from Barr. Leung not able to catch up to it again. That third shot just floating. Oh. Kawamoto tried to swat it away, but Leung's drive kicking up off of the net cord. So Bright and Leung on the board now. Nice setup by Kawamoto. They're doing a good job of keeping it away from that two-hand backhand of Anna Bright. It's got a very good backhand roll cross court, and that pulls Barr back away from the middle of the court and also opens up the early opportunity for Leung. Oh, good try from Kawamoto, trying to defend off a couple of those ones, but ultimately it was the reach in by Leung with a backhand flick to the feet. Oh, Kawamoto did an excellent job of the pickup off of the Leung overhead, but again, it's almost a duplicate of the previous point with Leung reaching in and flicking that ball down to the feet of Kawamoto. And we see it almost every week. Barr's got one of the biggest overheads. It was a little close, but a lot of the times he just tries to hit it straight through the court and ends up coming back. Good step in attack from Anna Bright. Now all square at 3. Good exchange there between Bright and Barr, but Barr able to get that one to the backhand of Leung. He's not able to pick it up. Good aggressive inside out. Cross court from Leung. Just stepping in, dropping the paddle head underneath and accelerating through that push. The spin on that from Leung is what threw Barr off. Tried to stab at it, but just dropped the paddle. So Bright and Leung now up by a couple. Oh, he cannot get that, that lob over Leung. Look at how high up he gets off of the ground. I was actually going to turn around and talk to our producer Mitch here and say, hey, can you get up off the ground that much? I know I can't. So a timeout here from Kawamoto and Barr. Bright and Leung finding their rhythm here. Barr just looking a little off balance. He plays his best when he's aggressive in the middle and using those feet, but if he gets a little stationary, a little tall, has a hard time getting back into the point. And just a reminder, this is a bottom draw match, 1-15. Another good top spin, drive, medium pace from Tyler Leung, adding more spin to it and diving down as Barr's trying to get up there. Oh. So Bright and Leung continue this run. Now up by 5, going into the end change, 8-3. Seems like Kawamoto and Barr lost some of their intensity. Looking a little flat right now. Typical Anna Bright, she's stalking the baseline, keeping that intensity going. She feeds off of the fast pace. Does a good job of mixing speeds as well. Good cross-court backhand roll like I spoke about before. She can hold it, speed it up down the line or through the middle or roll it out wide. Definitely a weapon on that two-handed backhand. Oh, Leung reaching in, smacking that ball into the net cord, but it pops up and over. Kawamoto is trying to come over and cover the middle. Eric Lang over there smiling because he does the same thing. Oh. Anna Bright letting out a little scream right there. Can't believe that she missed that one. Oh, she pulled it just wide. Throwing in the fake Ernie to try to put some pressure on. Oh, Kawamoto thought Barr was going to come across from that. I think he had the opportunity. Kind of got stuck with the feet. Good counter from Tyler Leung. Didn't do much with it, but got it down enough that Barr was late to it, missed it into the net. A good read by Kawamoto. Bright trying to flick that ball up through the middle. A quick change to the forehand by Kawamoto and finish down and through. And that's that roll from Anna Bright that I was talking about, taking that one out of the air and cutting down the reaction time for Barr. He can't quite catch up to it. A big forehand down the line. Barr still a little too much in the middle, trying to protect as Kawamoto came up, but didn't slide over once her return went cross court. And Barr gets a little friendly roll, hitting it straight into the net, but the spin brought it up and over and trickled down. So Bright and Leung have been able to extend their lead, up by 7 now. Big serve from Barr, doesn't bounce up. Another big serve. So 2 points back off of the big serve of Deckel Barr. So Leung kind of slides that. Watch the movement on the paddle. He kind of slides it along rather than adding heavy topspin to it. So when it hits, it just skids along the court. Doesn't actually kick up. Too powerful, too quick from Barr on that one. Leung's ball sitting up just a little too much, and that was all Barr needed to start that firefight. And again, good job from Barr putting the pressure on, forcing those balls to come up. Leung almost got that one back, but missing into the net. Good setup there from Tyler Leung. Good movement and control along the kitchen line. Bar using his reach. Taking in quick flick of the backhand, starting the firefight and getting that ball to pop up. Yeah, smart move. Went with the angle this time instead of trying to hit through the court. But Kawamoto jumping in there with an Ernie in the middle of the point. So Kawamoto and Bar cutting the lead to within 3 now. Down 8-11. Timeout from Bright and Leung. Discussing how they can get back to controlling the point, keeping that ball away from Bar. He's doing a better job here toward the end, getting big in the middle and putting some pressure on. But they've also stopped going to the Bright backhand where the roll has taken Bar away from the middle a couple of times. Yeah, too strong from Bar. Now he's starting to find a groove. Drive, step in, attack, attack. And we'll typically see that big serve, short return, drive the third. And another drive. Good drop from Kawamoto. Too good. Quick hands from Bar and the big forehand to finish.
10-11-2.
Better job from Tyler Leung there, getting the pressure onto Bar. It was a battle of who could stay shorter and more controlled in that one. And that ball sitting up just a little too high. Good setup from Kawamoto. Nice aggressive dink. That ball missing wide from Anna Bright, telling herself too cute. Tried to be a little too fine there. Bar trying to force the issue. It's not the ball to speed up on. You see it's already behind him, so he has to try to lift more than he would if it was in front. And a big Ernie from Tyler Leung. Kawamoto trying to go cross court with the drop, but Leung recognizing it. Good reach in and roll from Bar, putting the pressure on Bright. Oh, the outstretched arms of Deckel Bar proving to be just too long. Catching that one on the very end of the paddle. Bright not able to do anything with it. Good rolls by Bright, but Bard taking the opportunity for a quick speed up into Leung. I think he was expecting Bard to go back cross court. Oh, big Ernie from Anna Bright. That's part of the problem of Bar coming over so far. He had to push Kawamoto back, and then Leung pushes her back again. The only option she has is to go down the line. Not the best ball from Kawamoto. Popped it up a little too much. Bright steps in with the big two-hander into the body of Bar, and Leung there to clean up. Oh, Leung tried to do too much on that one. Another Ernie from Bright, setting herself up this time. Two good rolls to the backhand of Kawamoto. We see that one get right to the toes, forcing the ball to pop up. Trying to see if we can see a replay of that one. But definitely annoyed, frustrated that Bright called that one out. He certainly thinks it was in. Critical point of the match here. Mitch back here working really hard to get that one. I wasn't looking at the screen, Mitch. That one looks like it was in, but we're from this end, so we're not too sure. But from this angle, it looked in. Let's put it that way. So 13-11, Bright and Leung, 2 points away. Kawamoto jumping the corner of the kitchen, or sliding around the corner of the kitchen and taking that ball earlier. Bright getting jammed. And a little help from the net cord there from Deckelbar's ball. Bright not able to catch up to it. 12-13. Oh, Bar slowed his paddle down on that one. He tried to go soft with it, but started coming forward, and then mid-swing slowed it down even more. lob from Barr. Good lob from Bright. Recognizing Kawamoto was going to try to go around the kitchen again. Loong wants that one back. Oh, ball on. That might be the first ball that I've seen come across into a court. Now, if it was 2 weeks ago, we would have already had 100 balls come over. But these courts all divided temporarily. My goodness. Oh, Barr dancing along the kitchen line there. I don't call him Twinkle Toes Barr for nothing. It's almost like he was walking a tightrope. Yeah, good ball from Bright. Kawamoto's backhand down the line didn't have much on it. Barr hitting the right spot, right at Barr's feet. Bright hitting the right spot, right at Barr's feet. Oh, nice move by Kawamoto. All set up from the quick cross-court ball from Barr. Kawamoto recognizing it and going outside the court for that Ernie as that ball was moving across as well. And the spin from Loong throwing off Kawamoto there. So we're all tied at 13s. Anyone's match right now. No, Loong's got to try to drop that one or slow it down if he can. Trying to accelerate through that one, just left it up. Oh, too good from Barr. What a point from both teams, though, but the last couple of balls, Barr moving all along the kitchen line. And that backhand forcing out Bright out wide. And Kawamoto's drop needs to be better than that. Barr trying to move up to put some pressure on it, but Kawamoto just leaving it a little too high. Good reach in from Barr. The coverage by Bright in the middle of that point when Loong went for an Ernie, kept them in that one. Jackie Kawamoto chiming in here, telling Jade to move out of the way. Yeah, Jade's almost been stepped on a couple of times by the size 27 shoes that Deckel Barr wears. I think his shoes are bigger than his paddle. But Kawamoto and Barr now 1 point away from taking this one and moving on. Brighton Lung trying to hold on here. Oh, steady stream of balls to Jade Kawamoto there, and she does an excellent job staying in the cross court. And then Bayer steps in and pushes the ball just a little deeper to the backhand of Anna Brighton. They take this one 15-13. And they'll continue moving on through the back draw here. We're going to take a break, and we will return shortly to Championship Court 2 here at the 2022 Margaritaville USA Pickleball National Championships.
Welcome to Indian Wells, California, in the beautiful Coachella Valley. It's here that we find the 2022 Margaritaville USA Pickleball National Championships. Don't miss a second of the action as the world's best players compete to earn cash prizes and the coveted title of National Champion. The 2022 Margaritaville USA Pickleball National Championships are brought to you by Margaritaville, City of Indian Wells, Franklin Sports, Consumer Cellular, Fila, Yola Pickleball, PaddleTech, Pickleball Central, Rockin' Protein, and Selkirk.
Eric? No, I'm just saying who's coming up next. All right, that was a quick commercial break. I looked up and we're back on screen. So back here on Championship Court number 2 at Indian Wells Tennis Garden. Our next matchup will feature Eric Lang and Mary Brusher taking on Georgia Johnson and Dylan Frazier. So Championship Court number 3, the stream ended about an hour ago. Championship Court number 1 will switch over to ESPN Plus at 5 o'clock. And then our stream here on Championship Court number 2 will end at 5. I'm just going to update my brackets here and run back through it. So championship court number 1, the 3 seeds, Todd and Johnson, taking down the number 2 seeds, Ben Johns and Catherine Parenteau, 11-8, 11-8. And then coming up on championship court number 1 will be the 1 seed, Annalie Waters and Riley Newman, taking on the 4 seed, Lucy Kovalova and Matt Wright. Here in the back draw, we've got the 10 seed, Smith and Kohler, winning a close one, 16-14 over Romanzi and Staksrud. We've got Irvine and De Villiers taking down Jansen and Ignatowicz, 15-7. And we've got our 5 seed, Johnson and Frazier, taking on 24 seed Brusher and Lang here on championship court number 2. And we just saw Kawamoto and Barr knock out Bright and Loom. So a little ways to go in the back draw here before we get back to the bronze medal match, but this is a come around bracket. So all these teams still have the chance of making it back to Championship Sunday. But here on the grounds today, it's Pickleball Central Day. Stop by the booth and check out everything Pickleball Central has to offer. And also you can go online and see the largest selection of pickleball equipment anywhere has to offer. And then we're about 20 minutes away from our Veterans Day flyover of Championship Court. So thank you to all the veterans out there listening. Thank you for your service. And if you're still thinking about coming down here to the Indian Wells Tennis Garden, I'll tell you, don't think and just do, because the atmosphere down here has been nothing short of exciting. The largest crowds that I've been here since Monday. We've got the largest crowds of the week here today, and it's only going to get bigger tomorrow and Sunday. You can get your $25 ground passes at USA Pickleball National Championships.com. And the $25 ground pass will get you not only into the grounds to see all the action on the 48 outdoor courts, but it will get you into championship court number 1 as well, into our 5,800 seat capacity stadium. $150,000 in prize money on the line this week. We got these two teams trying to continue their battle through the back draw. Look for Frazier and Johnson to play a very fast-paced game. Both of them very well equipped at speeding up any ball from any height. Oh, Mary Brasher starting it off strong with the around the post. Good job there, letting that ball get outside the post and develop, and then rolling it back in. Oh, that ball sailing just out And yes, as was pointed out in the chat there, if you are going to come down to the Indian Wells Tennis Garden, you've got to bring your vaccination card or proof of a negative COVID test. Good step in and forehand off of the drive from Dylan Frazier by Georgia Johnson there. Oh, a little unlucky catching the net and going wide. A good roll. Quick flick from Dylan Frazier. Setting up like he's going to go cross court with the forehand and then just drops the head of the paddle and a quick wrist flick and acceleration. Again, good quick forehand from Dylan Frazier. Brusher not able to catch up to it and just pushing it a little wide. Yeah, good job by Eric Lang there. Two good step-in attacks. One into the body and then one just sliding past Frazier down the line. A little too strong from Eric Lang. Kind of a mid-pace speed up from Georgia Johnson started that one. Good power, good finish, big overhead from Georgia Johnson, and then even bigger finish from Dylan Frazier. Oh, short court there from Georgia Johnson. Tough to keep that one in. Brusher recognizing that if that ball's going hard outside her right shoulder, it's never going to stay in, so she just gets out of the way. He set himself up well there with that speed up, did Lang, but Johnson quick hands, able to get that ball down below the net. So Brasher and Lang tying it up at threes. Looking for another quick side out here. Frazier and Johnson need to set this point up just a little longer. A little more control. Big man Eric Lang stepping over and finishing that one. Saying, Brasher, my hands are faster than yours. You see Mary take a big backswing to finish that one, and Lang just steps in front with the forehand. Well, I don't know if that ball was going to go in. We see Brusher say, was that going to go out? Again, that short court attack to the right shoulder of Brusher. If she gets out of the way, I don't think that's going in. Not enough room there. Good change of direction from Johnson. A little help from the net, never hurt anybody. So still 3-3. Good job by Lang getting big in the middle. Johnson feet still moving when she was coming forward on that one to hit it. And that forced that pop up. Good deep ball from Frazier. Brasher not able to catch up with that one. She's got to take a shuffled angle step on that one to give us some time and separation. Once that ball is behind, it's very hard to keep down and keep in. Another good ball to the backhand there from Frazier. So he's got both Lang and Brasher with that ball. We see same thing there. Lang needs to angle the hips, otherwise he can't keep it in front. Good defense from Brasher, fighting off the first two attacks from Frazier. We see that last one is just a little too tall, and we see the elbow come up above the shoulder. That brings that ball up and out. Came over the top of that one too much, flattened out on him. Deeper return there from Frazier, but Lang not able to set his feet. And we're seeing it on both sides now, a little bit of flat-footedness to say. Ooh. Good pressure from Lang. He had better foot movement there. Good speed up crossbody. But yeah, that flat-footedness, we're getting later in the day. It's been a long day. It's a large draw. These players trying to pick up the intensity. And we see Lang missing another third shot. Gonna try to get a little bit better base on that one. Oh, she's got it. Oh, watch out, Dylan Frazier down. The man's so fast he ran out of his shoes. Mary's trying to take out the competition by having them fall on the court. Georgia Johnson's just seems a little off on this one. Not the usual Johnson that we see. A little bit slower with the hands. Not as excitable. We see her. Looking at her face, I don't know if she's battling some sickness there. Yeah, too strong from Lang. Yeah, Johnson's not doing too well right now. So walking off to the back of the court, calling a timeout. But she certainly seems a little off today, not as bubbly and full of energy, jumping around. So Mark Woodson, the ESPN Plus at 7 p.m. would be 7 p.m. Central. We're going to start the ESPN Plus out here at 5 p.m. Pacific time. Oh, look at Mr. Adam Stone joining the chat. Good pressure. Good reach-ins there from Johnson. Going across the body of Brasher, forcing that ball to pop up. Oh, too good. Again, the speed from Dylan Frazier catching up to that ball and just dropping it in front of Brasher, forcing Lang to come over and then opening up that court behind him. So we're going to get a timeout here from Brasher and Lang. Good job from Johnson and Frazier changing the intensity of the play here. And again, Georgia off over the corner here, out of camera view. Certainly not looking like she's feeling the best. A little red around the nose. Yeah, a little flat footer again there from Georgia Johnson. Brasher pushing that ball nice and deep. Johnson has a tendency to take those forehand dinks off of the half volley. Sometimes that can not work out too well in her favor, but a good drive there. A big overhead from Mary Brasher. Throwing the full leg kick up there. Oh, and another ball sliding. So we've said two balls there. The overhead from Brasher and then this forehand from Eric Lang, kind of just sliding along the paddle. So when they change, it curls away from them. Oh, Georgia getting too big. We see the paddle lay back right there and then slides off the paddle and keeps going out. So we're going to switch ends here with Brasher and Lang up 8-6. We're about 5 minutes away from play being suspended because we're going to have a flyover for Veterans Day. But the crowd out here right now is definitely the largest that we've seen all day. We've got all the seats filled, standing room up the back of the court. Just to give you an idea of how quick Dylan Frazier is, I've seen Lang's been on this court, I think, 4 times today. Every time he's hit that reach-in backhand flick that he just did right there, it has never come back until Dylan Frazier caught that one. And he's probably done it about 15 times. Geez, Shay. Don't forget I'm commentating here, talking about how good Adam Stone is. My goodness. Just joking. I love Stoney. Oh, nice around the post from Georgia Johnson. Just letting it continue going out wide. Too much angle there from Brash's forehand. Too much from Lang on that one, but the pressure from Frazier and Johnson causing that. This is true, Stoney. This is true. It's only the accent part, though. I think Frazier saved an out ball there. That backhand, the two-hand backhand from Brasher, I think was going out. Good ball movement, a good finish there from Lang, but it's that big forehand going into the left hip of Johnson from Mary Brasher that caused that pop-up. So another timeout here from Johnson and Frazier. So we see Johnson walking at a snail's pace over to the back of the court there. But taking nothing away from Brasher and Lang. They're continuing to get better and better as the day goes on. Oh, hi, honey. I did not realize you were in the chat as well. So Johnson and Frazier still trying to hold on here. Oh, good movement by Lang. Just get a little late on that second forehand. We're going to have a referee timeout here for the flyover. Can we turn the camera and see it on the stream here, Mitch?
8. I'm yelling as loud as I can. That's why I use a microphone. My voice just doesn't carry. So, you're not doing it. Okay. Am I doing better now?
Oh, we're playing the national anthem. I didn't get to see it. Oh, there it is. Again, part of our Veterans Day celebrations here at Indian Wells Tennis Garden. And thank you once again to all those veterans out there, and thank you for your service. We're going to join it back in here with Brasher and Lang up 11-8. Yeah, good job by Johnson. You see her clearing herself each time. Sorry, I'm laughing at the noises of Mary Brasher right there. She's saying "you" as she's swinging at the ball and trying to get out of the way all at the same time. Oh, he's still caught up to it. What? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. No way. I don't know how he caught up to it in the first place, but they hit that as around the post. Oh, good job from Lang there, putting the pressure on. No, he got too big on it. He read it well, but just getting a little too big on the forehand. Oh my God. Just smoked that lady right in the chest. Right there. I mean, that's not coming back, but watch your lips over there. Sheesh. Yeah, good job from Johnson. Brasher just getting a little too jammed up on that last forehand. Yeah, it's tough to continue that speed up there for Brusher. We're going to take a timeout here with Brusher and Lang still up 11-10. So certainly some back and forth here as far as intensity levels. But Brusher and Lang have stayed relatively consistent throughout this one. It's more so been the aggression and the ability to stay through those points from Johnson and Frazier. Oh, she almost got it back. That kind of shovel backhand there off of the speed up from Frazier, causing the pop-up. Good ball movement there from Frazier, setting up like he was going to attack Brasher. You saw her drop back and get prepared for it. But pushing out wide to Lang. Oh, good drive. Nice ball through the middle. Yeah, that last comment from Simone, not even close to being true. So Johnson and Frazier now going up 13-11, 2 away. Oh, good defense from Brusher, but just too much from Frazier and Johnson, and brings up match point here. Oh, that ball just wide. Good play from Lang and Brusher, but ultimately Johnson and Frazier just too strong. Taking that one 15-11 and moving on. And unfortunately here for Championship 2, that was the last broadcast of the night from us. So until tomorrow, thank you guys for joining me out here on Championship 2. I'm Chad Edwards, and we'll see you guys tomorrow from the 2022 Margaritaville USA Pickleball National Championships.